Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
It is amazing and wonderful to look out and see you all here. Thank you for being here for this Shabbat. It really means so much to me. Please join us as we begin welcoming Shabbat with a nigun. So wonderful to be here together with all of you. Thank you for being here. I am really so honored to look out and see so many wonderful friends here. I want to give a couple of special shout outs. First to our Emeriti Rabbi Maynard Bell, and Rabbi John Linder, both here with family. Thank you for being here. It means so much to me that you are here tonight. I also want to introduce a few people. Some are here and some may not be here quite yet, but I wanted to introduce John Mossau, Ellen Siegel, and Clarissa Siegel-Causey, who I know are here. Where are they? So they are actually friends from when I was a rabbi in Lincoln, Nebraska. So thank you for being here. Now they live in Tucson, so they don't have so far to come, but thank you for being here. I think Paul Rockauer is going to be coming. He is the director of Safer Communities Coalition and was the director of the Phoenix Jewish Jewish Community Relations Council. There, got it out. I think Reverend Christine Dance is coming. I don't see her yet, of the Unitarian Congregation, and Reverend Dr. Katie Sexton, who's the director of Arizona Faith Network. With us is Venerable Bandhu, who is here. I saw him. Thank you. Who is a wonderful monk in our community and a staff part of the Arizona Faith Network. So glad that you are here. And I think Garrett and Judy Steenblick are coming as well. They are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and also involved in the interfaith community. So just so nice to have some special friends here today. So as we begin, I would like to invite up Laura Miller for some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Laura Miller, member of the Temple Board of Trustees. We're so glad to have all of you here tonight, and for those on live stream, welcome. So first of all, there are cards. I think they're over there near the books. Write a card for Rabbi Debbie Steele's memory book. You can thank her. You can do good wishes, remembrance, and so before you leave tonight, grab a card, and you can write on one side or both, and they'll be collected. And I guess they're going to be here until June 30th. So if you don't get a chance to do it tonight, you'll have some time to do it. Torah study will be held tomorrow morning from 9 to 10 in person. It is also serving as a minyan for anyone saying Kaddish, and coffee and bagels will be served. Temple Solel is having a water drive in partnership with Bethel's Mayim Mitzvah to hydrate our neighbors as the weather heats up. Please drop off water in our lobby. Please see the handout or the e-news for more information. Tzedakah for May is going to Temple Israel in West Bloomfield, Michigan, after their terrorist attack in March. Some of you probably don't know, but my husband and I have dual membership. We have been members of Temple Israel for over 50 years. So, it was a real to-do. Every dollar donated to their emergency fund goes directly to support their staff, teachers, and security personnel who protected their children and to restore the sacred space they fought to defend. Our weekly e-news and our Friday service handout both contain opportunities to engage in the life of Solel. Take a moment to read it and get involved in any activity that appeals to you. Be sure to check for updates as we have new events coming up soon. And a reminder to be aware of your surroundings and make yourself aware of the exits. Remember, if you see something, say something. To make sure we can all enjoy Shabbat together in peace, please take a moment now to verify that your cell phone and all other electronic devices are silenced and put away inside a pocket or purse. Let's welcome Shabbat together. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So let's welcome Shabbat with Hine Matov on page 10. Please join us.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
It's now my pleasure to invite my family up for candles and kiddush. Candles are on page 2. I'd like to invite up my husband, Steve, Micah, and Jonah, Madison, and Ely to all come up to the bima. Page 2.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat.
And page 5 for the kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodsho, b'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemase v'reishit, ki hu yom techila למקרא קודש, זכר לציאת מצרים. כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן.
Thank you, guys. Nothing sweeter. I think it wants challah, but we'll get to that in a while. Please turn with us to page 13, Shir Ladonai, Shir Chadash, sing a new song to God.
Shiru Ladonai kol haaretz, Shiru Ladonai shir chadash, Shiru Ladonai kol haaretz, Shiru Ladonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai kol haaretz, Shiru Ladonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song.
We'll turn now to page 29. Please join me in the middle of the page. O God, you are as near as the very air we breathe, yet farther than the farthermost star. We yearn to reach you. We seek the light and warmth of your presence. Though we say you are near, we are lonely and alone. Oh, let our desire be so strong that it will tear the veil that keeps you from our sight. Let your light release our darkness and reveal the glory and joy of your presence. On the facing page is the Baruch Hu. Please rise in body or in spirit.
Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai 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 lai lai lai, lai lai lai. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach לעולם ועד. יאי לי לי, יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי. יאי לי לי, יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי.
As life is filled with many moments of change, the reading on page 31 in the middle seems particularly appropriate right now. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Ata Adonai,
Amariv
Arami. Turn to page 34 and join in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. On page 36 is the Ve'ahavta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
I will make reference to this again later, but those of you who are adults and do not have kids in our religious school miss out on Sunday morning seeing our kids come up here for Micha Mocha. It's such a wonderful time. It's really filled with joy, and I just want to say I'm so grateful tonight to see so many of our kids from the religious school here, those who I've known. Just really nice to have you sprinkled throughout. Thank you for being here. So on page 40, we'll join together in Micha Mocha.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. מלכותך רבניך, חוקי הים לפני משה מרים, זה לי אנו ואמרו, זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
We think of friends and loved ones who are in need of healing. We keep in our prayers tonight Kit Kasich, Myra Greenberg, Marilyn Carson, Sandra Levitt, Norma Suckle, Mark Rodman, Carl Libhart, Lois Berman, Jay Berman, Elizabeth Potter, Caitlin Beeler-Smith, Meredith Adams, Allison Wasserman, Rebecca Feldberg, Shira Chassa Bat Auden Vesterna, Dottie Braun-Cohen, Jessica Bovey, Len Ballin, Valerie Piazza, Warren Manspizer, Sheldon Manspizer, Bruce Rose, Adam Taylor, Judy Boyle, Denise Cosgrove, Sylvia Villa, Jacob Hardy, Myra Baum, Carol Brillman, Dr. Joel Cohen, William Nasrallah, Darren Charney, Melinda Kor-Studnicka, Gabby Manspizer, Jeff Parker, Bella Kazan, Patricia Jacobson, Toby Gerst, Andrea Eisen, Elaine Sabin, and Rochelle Cunningham. And I'll go around if anyone wants to mention anyone else. Names maybe that people are saying at home, we think, keep them in our prayers as well. We'll turn to the back inside cover of our prayer book, keeping in mind our own need also for healing and renewal. We'll join together in the Misha Berach prayer for healing.
Avotenu mekor habracha limotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Nisheberach imotenu mekor habracha li'amotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We continue with the tefillah on page 46. For those of you that are guests this evening and may not be familiar with the prayer book, the prayers in this section date back 2,000 years, and they're prayers which ask for God's kindness, God's blessing, and for peace. Please rise in body, posture, spirit, page 46, 48, 50, and 52.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei v'neihem, Leman Shemo be'ahava, Melech Hozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol, Atah Rav le'hoshia, Morid hatal, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umchayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah le'achayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. We continue reading together on page 59 at the top. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, u'lecha ne'er v'hodot. Shalom Rav, our prayer for peace.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Ki ata u'melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata u'melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amacha Yisrael, b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam, Tasim le'olam, Tasim le'olam.
We continue on page 278 with the counting of the Omer. We mark the days from Passover, the Exodus to Egypt, to the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai. And just like the preparation for a wedding, counting each day as it comes closer, so too do we count the Omer. Hinei muchan u'mezaman v'kayam mitzvat aseh shel sfirat ha'omer. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu as sfirat ha'omer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who houses us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Today is the 44th day, which is 6 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. We pause now for our own thoughts and our own prayers.
Eyu leratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, begoali, begoali.
This evening, as we've come together to honor Rabbi Steele, I want to start with the image that she shared in the service. One of the most joyous days each week here at Temple Solel is Sunday. Sunday morning when we have tefillah with the Raker Religious School. It's wonderful to share in this service as all of our students from pre-K through high school are here. Yes, there is song and there is dance. There is patty cake. There is a wonderful connection with the divine. And one of the first prayers we often do has the words, Modeh ani lefanecha shechazarta bi nishmati. I give thanks to you, O God, for returning my soul to me. This is a blessing to start each day with gratitude. This image of the neshama, the soul, is one of the most profound and beautiful in Jewish tradition. It touches every aspect of our lives, and it's a symbol of the relationship that Rabbi Steele has with all of you, with the congregation. One of the first phrases with the neshama is actually a Yiddish-Hebrew combination. It's called a gute neshama, and it would be translated as a good soul. But if you look online, there's other ways of expressing it. And one of the most beautiful is a person who spreads kindness in the world. You know, a gute neshama. My office is right next to Rabbi Steele's, and just to see the number of people that have come into her office throughout the year, talking to her in joyous times, in times of challenge, but her presence in their lives is that good neshama. And we see that in the way that she reads stories to the preschool. With all of her work with Sisters of Soel, the college connection, that everybody experiences her goodness in each aspect of temple life. There's also Yiddish neshama. Yes, it's Yiddish, but it's a Jewish soul, and it represents a deep spiritual connection to the Jewish people and Jewish heritage. And we've all been inspired by Rabbi Steele's gifts as a teacher, her scholarship, her dedication to learning, and the way that she shares her love of Torah. From confirmation and grades 11 and 12, everything that happened last week with confirmation was really her work and her dedication. To the programming with the religious school, to all of the ways that she makes Judaism part of the fabric of the congregation. So there's one other word for soul, a nefesh. And this aspect of the soul is the essence of Jewish healing and caring for those who are ill. In praying for people who are ill, we call for a refuat hanefesh, a refuat haguf, a healing of the soul and the body. We often say healing of body, mind, and soul. The moment that I've seen throughout the year when Rabbi Steele learns of someone who's sick, she reaches out, she calls, she visits, and she makes sure that we continually stay in touch with people who are in need. I've been deeply moved, all of us are deeply moved by the way that she cares, the depth of her caring. Finally, there's neshama yetera, an extra soul that comes from the Talmud. It says that on Shabbat we receive a neshama yetera. For the past 6 years, Rabbi Steele has been the neshama yetera, that added soul for Temple Solel. She's touched all of us with her caring, her love of Judaism, and the spirit of her soul. This evening, we'll be offering thanks. And the people who will be speaking this evening are Vicki Miles, Rabbi Linder, Jeanette Kirkpatrick, who will be presenting a gift on behalf of the congregation. Rabbi Steele will be offering her words and a tribute in song by Helene Weissenkorn and by friends. And also a special thank you to Helene, who's been our organizer for this evening. And we'll also have a final word from Rabbi Steele. So please, Vicki, and then others come up when each one finishes. It's always hard to get Vicki to speak.
No, this is for you.
Stand right in front of the microphone.
Okay. One, okay. Rabbi Steele, this Shabbat we come together as a holy community to honor you as you retire from Temple Solel. It is difficult to put into words just how much you've meant to Louis, Jeremy, Don, Brody, Zoe, and me when we first joined this congregation just 4 years ago. Rabbi Steele, your presence has always been sincere in every interaction, whether large or small. You make people feel seen, heard, and valued. You're a wonderful listener, offering your time and attention with care and reminding us all of the power of truly hearing one another. Your Musar class has inspired so many, including Louis, to talk about and embrace the Midot and further their Jewish studies. You have been endlessly supportive through moments of joy, challenge, growth, and reflection. So many of us have felt your steady guidance and encouragement, especially on our social action trip to the South, both the teens and the adults. Your leadership has made a great impact on our lives. Temple Solel has always been a welcoming place, and that is no small part because of you. You created an environment where people felt comfortable being themselves, where questions were encouraged, and where community could truly flourish. You were quick to understand my visions, which weren't always easy, for interactive Shabbats, women's seders, and Sunday morning tefillah, and helped and guided them to become a reality. Your patience and inspiring presence with your students has shaped the next generation in profound ways. You didn't just teach, you connected, uplifted, and instilled confidence and curiosity with Brody and so many others that will hopefully inspire them to continue their Jewish education. And your leadership with the women of Solel has been nothing short of remarkable. You have been a great leader, guiding with wisdom, strength, and vision, and empowering others to step forward and lead as well. Rabbi Steele, your impact on Temple Solel will be lasting and immeasurable. While your retirement marks the end of an era, the values you've instilled and the lives you've touched through life cycle events, Torah studies, classes, and sermons will continue to shape this holy community for years to come. Thank you for your dedication, your compassion, and your unwavering commitment. We wish you joy, fulfillment, and all the blessings that the next chapter brings, including grandma time with Eli, learning mahjong, playing pickleball with me, and making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the homeless. Shabbat Shalom for me, my family, and all this holy community. We love you.
You okay sitting where you're sitting, Rabbi Steele? Yogev, how did you know? Rabbi Steele, the first time we met was February 2012, along with being a congregational rabbi at Temple Beth Shalom in Topeka, Kansas. You served as president of the Midwest Reform Rabbis. For many years, you held your annual winter retreat at the old Chaparral Suites. Given Temple Solel's close proximity, we've always been happy to provide prayer books and a Torah scroll. Debbie, I recall us walking into this sanctuary the day you stopped by. The soft morning light was shining through the stained glass windows, bathing the pews, bema, and ark. You held a gentle posture of awe and reverence. When we opened the ark, the inner light from our Torah scrolls touched the inner light of your soul. You were at once humbled and uplifted. All of that took maybe 5 minutes, but I've never forgotten it. Debbie, this was not an aha moment for you. This is who you are as a Jew, a rabbi, a human being, grounded in humility. When I look back at our first meeting, Debbie, I think of the classic rabbinic teaching about Mount Sinai. Why, the rabbis ask, were the words of Torah given on Mount Sinai the lowest of the mountains? Answering, the rabbis imagine the other mountains vying for such a great honor, each one boasting of its greatness. Mount Carmel proudly declared, "I am the most beautiful. Let the Torah be given on my mountaintop." Mount Tabor countered, "I am the tallest. Let Torah be given on my mountaintop." God listened closely, yet was drawn to Mount Sinai, the smallest and most unassuming of them all. Mount Sinai chose not to exalt itself, rather stood quietly without a wisp of arrogance. In this way, God's choice of place, Mount Sinai, embodies the very essence of Torah, grounded in the attribute of humility. 8 years later, Temple Solel was in search for an assistant or associate rabbi. Lo and behold, we received a resume from Rabbi Debbie Steele. The search committee and I were delighted to receive a resume from such a highly respected, qualified, seasoned rabbi in the field. Of course, I fondly remembered our earlier brief encounter. One of your references, Rabbi Steele, is a dear colleague and friend, Rabbi Aryeh Azriel, with whom you served in Omaha for many years. I reached out to Aryeh, a Sabra through and through. He's never lost his Israeli accent, nor his direct, to the point Israeli demeanor. I asked Aryeh, "New? What can you tell me about Debbie Steele?" I had barely finished saying your name when Aryeh responded, John, she is the best, Zahav Tahor. Hire her immediately." Along with an impressive resume, it was the first 3 sentences of your personal statement, Debbie, that connected the dots from our sanctuary experience years before. You wrote, "I went into the rabbinate for 3 main reasons. I had a deep love of Judaism that I longed to share with others. I wanted to explore my understanding of God, and I sought a vocation that would allow me to make a difference in people's lives." My, oh my, Rabbi Steele, you have stayed true to your motivation for becoming a rabbi. Rabbi Azriel was spot on. Zahav Tahor, pure gold. Little could anyone imagine within weeks of you signing a contract to come to Temple Solel, COVID-19 hit. It was a frightening, uncertain, polarizing time across the country and the world. It put a tremendous strain on Temple Solel, all houses of worship, and workplaces. We were responsible to the best of our ability for the health of our members, teachers, and staff, and the financial stability of the institution. Imagine being a new congregational rabbi and not being able to meet anyone in person for the better part of a year. Our first high holy days together were spent in this sanctuary filled with audio, video equipment, and not a soul in the pews. How did you handle it, Rabbi Steele? Like a trooper. You never complained. You never said no. You made a commitment to serve the Jewish people, and that has never wavered. Rabbi Steele, what makes you a consummate teacher is your deep love of Judaism and drive to share it with others. You never go through the motions and are always meticulously prepared. You have an insatiable passion for learning and thrive by sharing that with others. From Solel's youth through our elders, all have been touched by your wisdom and kind presence. Indeed, Rabbi, a gutta neshama. Because you are always learning, you model lifelong learning for others. You are a great ambassador of Torah. Your teaching extends beyond the classroom. Whether on Shabbat or Chagim, no one leaves the sanctuary without a deeper appreciation for a certain prayer, ritual, or poem. Your teaching is always with community building in mind. Women of Solel, Rosh Chodesh, College Connections, and Women's Seders are but a few. You've helped make Judaism more joyful, relevant, and foundational in our lives. So, Rabbi Steele, let me make a public confession. The first few months leading services together and listening to your liturgical insights and sermons, I thought, holy moly, this rabbi does a lot of talking about our relationship with God. Really, Rabbi Steele, I didn't know whether this was a growing up in Texas thing or what. You do a lot of God talk. I then got feedback from congregants, and guess what? People were so grateful for it and had a thirst for more. I can say, Debbie, that because of you and your ongoing God journey, my own relationship with God has deepened, and I'm surely not alone. Saying God is good now flows naturally from my lips and heart, and it feels good. Thank you for that. We rehearsed that a long time. Rabbi Steele, you are as loving and caring as the day is long. The comfort that congregants have received from you in their homes, hospitals, senior living facilities, at gravesides, at Shiva Minyanim, are simply priceless. Empathy and compassion are your calling cards. And of course, you delight in leading and celebrating simchas as well. The Linder, Mammis, Clifford families will be forever grateful for you giving our granddaughters their Hebrew names on this bima, for being our rabbi and friend. Debbie, you are blessedly soft-spoken and humble by nature. You are loved for that, and I would guess misunderstood at times. Let me say that to underestimate your grit, backbone, and resolve to follow your moral compass is not to see the whole Rabbi Debbie Steele. You are humble like Mount Sinai, and you still are a mountain. Though you never veer from the heart of Torah and our sacred texts, you judiciously choose when to preach about the most consequential challenges of our times. You are bound by the responsibility of a rabbi to speak your truth and to do so respectfully, short of muzzling yourself because you'll make waves or risk alienating a few people. Word reached us in Australia how brave and impactful your Yom Kippur sermon was. Kol hakavod, or as the Aussies would say, good on ya, Rabbi Steele. Debbie, when loving, humble servants like you channel the boldness of our biblical and modern day prophets from the beam or in the greater community, your impact is magnified. Your interfaith colleagues and friends have shown up to celebrate and honor you tonight because of your courage, leadership, and collegiality. You are loved. You sought a vocation that would allow you to make a difference in people's lives. My goodness, Debbie, 32 years in the rabbinate, serving God, the Jewish people, and all people of good faith. Know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have made an immeasurable difference in countless lives. And Debbie, it has been the greatest privilege and blessing of my rabbinate to serve together and to call you my friend. You have made all of us kinder, more loving, and courageous human beings. You've helped us foster goodness, hope, right living in sacred community. Let me end by offering you a blessing from one of my enduring beacons of faith, the late Irish teacher and poet, John O'Donohue. As stillness and stone to silence is wed, may solitude foster your truth in word. As a river flows in ideal sequence, may your soul reveal where time is presence. As the moon absolves the dark of distance, may your style of thought bridge the indifference. As the breath of light awakens color, may the dawn anoint your eyes with wonder. As spring rain softens the earth with surprise, may your winter places be kissed by light. As the ocean dreams to the joy of dance, may the grace of change bring you elegance. As clay anchors a tree in light and wind, may your outer life grow from peace within. As twilight pervades the belief of night, may beauty sleep lightly within your heart. So at the count of 3, please join me in saying, "We love you, Rabbi Steele." Achat, shtaim, shalosh. We love you, Rabbi Steele. I'll drink to that.
Shabbat Shalom. It is a profound honor to stand on this bima tonight to reflect on Rabbi Steele and to thank her for the extraordinary gifts she has given to Temple Solel. There is a verse in Mishlei, Proverbs, that is inscribed on the artwork we are presenting this evening. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teachings of kindness are upon her tongue. It is difficult to imagine words more fitting for Rabbi Steele. Over the past years, she has guided this congregation with wisdom, compassion, steadiness, and grace. She arrived during one of the most difficult periods any Jewish community could imagine, a moment of isolation, uncertainty, and profound disruption. Yet, she helped keep this congregation connected to one another, to Jewish life, and to hope itself. Through pastoral care, teaching, worship, learning, travel, celebration, and quiet acts of kindness that many people never saw, she strengthened the fabric of this community in ways that will endure for years to come. But tonight, I also want to share something more personal. Over the years, Rabbi Steele has taught many of us to pay attention to the rhythms of the Jewish calendar, to understand how our holidays follow the phases of the moon, how Rosh Chodesh marks renewal and reflection. And because of her deep connection to Rosh Chodesh and Sisters of Solel, I have come to associate Rabbi Steele with the moon itself. At first, I thought it was just because she taught us to notice it. But last week, during the confirmation service, I looked over while the students were speaking, and Rabbi Steele's face was glowing with pride and joy, cavelling, you might say. She was so genuinely happy watching them share their learning, their voices, and their Judaism with the congregation. And suddenly, I realized something that feels deeply true about her. Like the moon, Rabbi Steele reflects light. She has an extraordinary gift for recognizing the beauty and promise of other people and helping it to shine more brightly. She leads, of course, with intelligence, wisdom, and confidence. But she also creates a space for others to grow. She delights in the accomplishments of her students. She encourages people quietly and consistently. She sees what is sacred in others and reflects it back to them. That is a rare quality in a leader. Some people lead by drawing attention to themselves. Rabbi Steele leads by elevating the people around her. She has helped connect countless people in this congregation feel more connected to Judaism, to community, and to themselves. And she has done so with remarkable kindness. Not performative kindness, not superficial politeness, but real generosity of spirit. The kind that listens carefully, the kind that remembers, the kind that comforts people in grief, celebrates them in joy, and believes in them even when they struggle to believe in themselves. Tonight, we offer Rabbi Steele this Tree of Life artwork as a symbol of gratitude for all that Rabbi Steele has brought to Temple Solel: wisdom, warmth, compassion, learning, joy, and light. Rabbi Steele, thank you for teaching us. Thank you for caring for this community. Thank you for helping guide us through difficult years with courage and steadiness. Thank you for helping so many people to grow deeper Jewish lives. And thank you for reflecting so much goodness back into this congregation. May the next chapter in your journey bring you joy, health, peace, and abundant blessings. And may you always know how deeply you are appreciated and loved by this community. Shabbat Shalom.
Well, I hate to say, but I feel a bit famished. I thank you to all who have spoken. I'm overwhelmed and just so grateful for your words. It's only too bad that I'm not looking for another job because I could use all these wonderful words. No, but really, I'm so moved and so grateful to all of you who just spoke. It's really so special to have all of you here. It means so much to me. So many people told me that they were going to be out of town, that I thought this place was going to be empty. So I'm grateful that it's not, and I'm grateful for the kindness of all who wanted to be here and all who are here. So thank you. And of course, most importantly, I want to thank my immediate family, my husband, Steve, my sons, Micah and Jonah, my dear daughter-in-law, Madison, and of course, most delicious of all, my grandson, Ely. Your support, my family, is what grounds me, uplifts me, and allows me to be present for others. I love you to the moon and back, and I'm so grateful to God for all of you. And it is wonderful to look out and see you all there, a beautiful row. Friends, this week we begin the book of Bamidbar in the Torah. In English, we call it the book of Numbers, but in Hebrew, it translates to in the wilderness. According to the Torah, the Israelites found themselves in uncharted territory 3,400 years ago, wandering through both a physical and a metaphorical wilderness after leaving Egypt. And they looked to their faith and the traveling Mishkan, their mobile house of worship, for spirituality, direction, and community. In the Wilderness would have been a good title for my first year or two at Solel. I arrived in the summer of 2020, just as COVID-19 was taking hold. It was a strange, isolating time for all of us, filled with fear and uncertainty. You might remember that our first Shabbat services and all of our Solel programming were over Zoom. And as temple leadership, we held countless meetings during those first 18 months trying to figure out how best to serve our congregation. We were all navigating an unknown wilderness. For me as a newcomer, it was a very difficult time to build relationships, as Rabbi Linder said. I could not meet you in person. Even when we finally returned to having services in the sanctuary, it was cantor soloist Herzog, Rabbi Linder, and myself in an empty sanctuary, streaming, trying to imagine people being in the pews. That profound isolation drove home a core truth for me. A congregation is meant to be an antidote to whatever wilderness we are living through. For instance, when Jews move to a new city, the locale will be foreign to them. A temple should be that warm sanctuary of connection where they meet others who share their values, history, and beliefs. Synagogues and temples go through distinct eras, shifting their focus to meet the needs of the time. I have felt that community building was a vital mission for these years that I have been here. Clergy, staff, lay leaders in our congregation had previously made sure that Solel was a welcoming place. But after about 2 years of social distancing, it was clear that we needed to weave these social threads back together. That has been one very important focus of the past few years. And these years have been filled with other serious challenges: bomb threats to our congregation and others, rising anti-Semitism, a fraught political divisiveness in the U.S., and the heartbreaking October 7th tragedy in Israel, followed by years of concerns about hostages and the ongoing conflict. So like many others here, because I was certainly not alone in this, but it has been very much in my mind, I have tried to do what I could to help build nurturing and meaningful community here. My mini-series on spirituality, Musar, and wise aging were, in my mind, opportunities to both teach Judaism and encourage people to get to know each other better. And the trips that we took with teens and adults, as well as programs like Sisters of Solel and College Connection, were all intentional spaces for learning, living a vibrant Jewish life, and deepening connection. Looking at Solel now, I feel proud that with all of us working together, Solel has been able to move beyond the COVID wilderness back into being a warm, spiritual, vibrant, forward-looking congregation. At a rabbinic conference, a colleague shared a true story from the recent Academy Awards. A couple connected to the filmmaking industry arrived at the red carpet area a bit late. The coordinator handling entry wanted to know how much fanfare to give them. So the person asked the couple, "Are you somebody or are you nobody?" They understood the question. "We are nobody," they replied. Such is the hierarchical way of thinking in Hollywood. At Solel, we hope to embody a different perspective and to lift up our faith's teaching that each person is a treasure. Some of my favorite moments here have been those when that strong sense of positive love and connectedness were evident, such as laughing with parents while packing college care packages, discussing hot topics with our religious school teens, watching our youth dance during Micha Mocha on Sundays, and feeling the powerful solidarity at the Women's Seder. At this year's Solelebration, I looked out at everyone as Todd led Shavua Tov, May You Have a Good Week, and saw members standing arm in arm, swaying and singing, and it made me so happy. At religious school Tefillah, our kids have a moment when they yell out, Asurim, during the Gevurot prayer. And I now beam at that, knowing that it is their own special Raker religious school tradition. Our Sunday morning religious school is filled with wonderful, upbeat energy, and our Saturday Torah study is similarly joyful and meaningful. Rabbi Crystal recently wrote about Solel magic, and he is right. You can feel it here. That magic is the pure joy of being together. It is a gift to our souls, and it certainly has been so to mine. It has been an incredible honor to serve as a congregational rabbi for the last 32 years. And I feel blessed to have been a part of this amazing community for 6 of those years. Thank you for your trust and for letting me into your lives. Together we have studied and prayed, debated, provided aid to those in need, remembered the past, grappled with the present, and dreamed of the future. Thank you, too, for the personal moments. I'm grateful to you for letting me draw close and help as you mourned and buried precious loved ones, officiate as you celebrated weddings, bar and bat mitzvahs, baby namings, consecrations, and confirmations, and reflect with you at times that were important moments in your lives. I look forward to the time we will still have together until June 30th. Many of you have asked what Steve and I plan to do after we retire. We are looking forward to a more relaxed pace. We hope to exercise more, spend more time with our grandson, Ely, travel, and explore new endeavors. We are staying in Phoenix, so we hope that our paths will continue to cross with yours. Solel and all of you are truly important to me. In addition to thanking this beloved congregation, I want to offer a few special thanks briefly. First, to Rabbi John Linder for being a mentor and a guide, a friend, and a true partner. I will always be grateful for your wisdom, your integrity, and your caring presence. To Todd Herzog, it has been an honor to be on the Bima with you. You are amazingly talented, and it brings me joy to think of some of the special moments we have shared together here at Solel. I know you are going to be greatly, greatly missed, and I wish you all the best in your new congregation. And though he's ducked down now, I noticed that you have a new fan in my grandson. Rabbi Crystal, thank you for your partnership, your friendship, and your rabbinic leadership this year. It has been very good to be with you this year and to work together in this time. We are wishing you blessings on your journey. To Tara Markison, who's back there, our clergy assistant, let me say publicly, there is no one who could do that job better than you do it. And we are so grateful. You are a huge blessing. And I just hope you know how grateful we are for you. I want to also say to Andrea Eisen, to Reut Oren, Linda Irish, Jackie Simon, Sonia Placencia Bendow, I never ceased being amazed at the caring, impactful schools that you have created for our preschool and our religious school. It has been such a joy to work with you. To Joan Giannini, Peter Pishko, Yogev Doron, Alberto Mena, and his staff, thank you for the heart and soul that you put into Solel and for helping it to run so well and making it such a special place. Lastly, to congregant thank yous. First, I want to say to Jeanette, you are amazing. You are wise, you are dedicated, you are steadfast, you are insightful. You have been amazing through a time of great change in this congregation. So thank you for all that you are and all that you do. And Helene Weizenkorn, thank you for arranging this tonight and also for being my partner with Sisters of Solel this past few years. You are wonderful to work with. It has been really such a joy for us to be partners together, at least from my perspective. I am so grateful to you. And I will miss working together, but I know that Sisters of Solel is in great hands. So thank you. Lastly, may Solel and all of you go from strength to strength. May God bless you and watch over you. And may Solel's next chapter be bright and strong. Amen.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, you're staying up here? Good. Oh, yeah, you're welcome to stay up. So, as you know, I'm Helene Weizenkorn. I'm chair of Sisters of Solel and the Women's Seder. And I loved working with Debbie the last couple years. And I didn't want to call it, I know everyone's been calling it the Farewell Shabbat, but I like to say Lechi Lach, Rabbi Steele, because we're not saying farewell. Anyway, when they asked me to chair this Shabbat, this Farewell Shabbat, or retirement Shabbat, I thought, okay, what we've got to do is, in every retirement thing, you have to give this litany of the person's milestones and their life. And I thought, how do I do that and keep it interesting? And also so that you'll remember something tomorrow morning, after the whole service. So I thought, let's put it to a song. Now, the one thing, Debbie, don't panic. Debbie is very, very talented, but one talent she doesn't have is singing, okay? I mean, I don't think less of her as a human being because of that, but she's not a good singer. And so, you want to come? So anyway, I thought, let me put this all to a song. And since we want it to be participatory, there's going to be parts for you to sing to it. And the song is up here. Her life story is in a song. I know it looks long, but it's fun. So anyway, I'm going to be singing a verse, and then there'll be a repeat line that you will sing, and then I'll sing another line, and then you'll sing that back. So if you want a clue, you're going to sing. Can people read that? Uh-oh. Can you blow it up? Can it be? You can't read. Well, then you're going to have to listen carefully. Okay. That's all there is to it. Hopefully and I'll try to say it clearly. It's a tough song, and I have to thank Carol Fuchs, is a new friend and a fabulous pianist, and I could never have gotten this done to music without her. She's like amazing. So anyway, and I also wanted to pick a song that related a little bit to her life. And who knew Debbie Steele started her career in the Navy? Who knew? Debbie was a chaplain in the U.S. Navy. So it's an HMS Pinafore song that we're going to do. And anyway, so we're going to get started. Okay. Hope you can you blow it up? Well, anyway, you'll listen carefully. Okay. October 65, one sunny morn, to Molly and Phil, Debbie was born. Sibs, Larry, and Sandy, much older, left home. Deb was raised up as a child alone. Deb was raised up as a child alone. She lived in Texas very happily, participating in Jewish community. She lived in Texas very happily, participating in Jewish community. Studied English Lit at university, then became a rabbi from HUC. To start off her career in divinity, she enlisted as a chaplain in the U.S. Navy. She enlisted as a chaplain in the U.S. Navy. As chaplain in the U.S. Navy, she counseled the sailors going out to sea. Chaplain in the A woman rabbi in the military. Was this a smart move or visionary? Perhaps preordained. Did God have a plan? Deb fell in love with Steve, another chaplain. Deb fell in love with Steve, chaplain. She fell in love so totally. Deb and Steve were married in '93. She fell in love so totally. Deb and Steve were married in '93. Happily married, and who did arrive? Some Micah joined the family in '95. Lived in Omaha, life was great. Son Jonah came along in '98. Balanced her work and family, then welcomed grandson Eli. Balanced her work and family. Welcome. Held rabbinic positions with great finesse in Nebraska, Missouri, and then Kansas. Then to our luck and weekend fell, she became assistant rabbi at Temple Siloam. Assistant rabbi at Temple Siloam. And so Debbie worked skillfully, enriching learning and community. So Debbie worked skillfully. 32 years as rabbi is a great milestone, and one fact we agree on is well known. Your leadership and guidance we all admire, sending love and blessings as you retire. Your leadership and guidance we all admire, sending love and blessings as you retire. Okay, there's more to come. There's a second act to this. And we have leaders in the community that can sing and that I wanted to make participatory. So I want to invite Bob Branson and Laura Miller and Marianne Bloom, you all know who they are. Come on up. And so we have another song, and again, you're going to participate. And it's a song, it's a classic British song that you all know. And we're all going to sing. Did we decide that we're all going to sing the first chorus? Okay. We're going to sing the first chorus, and then each of my singers are going to sing a verse, and then you will sing the choruses in between. So you should recognize the tune. So, or do we get the other? You got the other mic? Good.
All set.
Yep. Super awesome, smart, creative Rabbi Debbie Steele. Loved by Soul L members, she's the real deal.
Her classes and sermons garner broad appeal. Super awesome, smart, creative Rabbi Debbie Steele. Her storytelling sermons, engaging and unique, capture our attention, our interest always piqued. Insightful conclusions to which we then arrive. We love Deb's Devars as Torah comes alive. Look out, some smart creative.
Humility, patience, equanimity, gratitude, compassion, responsibility. Deb taught us Musar to see the divine spark, to focus on our soul traits so we can hit the mark.
Seder and Sisters of Solel. Rabbi Debbie Steele leads them very well, leads us in learning, builds community. Her programs always demonstrate her
ingenuity. Super awesome, smart, creative Rabbi Debbie Steele. Loved by Soul members, she's the real deal. Her classes and sermons garner broad appeal. Super awesome, smart, creative Rabbi Debbie Steele. Hey!
What a beautiful tribute, just incredible. So much love for Rabbi Steele and so much gratitude for everyone that participated. We continue now with the Aleinu. Please rise in body, posture, or spirit. We are on page 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום